As we all know, there is a global pandemic happening around the world right now, and it is affecting a lot of people, and mainly elders. So today in this video, I'm going to ask my grandparents, who both work in hospitals, how do they feel about working in a hospital during this pandemic?
Hi, I'm George, and I'm a radiologic technologist at Northern Virginia Medical Facility.
Hi, my name is Brenda. I'm a nurse at a local hospital in Washington, D.C.
How do you feel about working in a hospital during this pandemic?
Working in a hospital during this pandemic is frightful. One, because you could contact the virus, and also two, because of the stress that goes on with the multiple people that come in.
Working in the field for a little over 30 years, so it's at this particular time it's a little stressful because of all that's going on, and the hustle and bustle, people are running around. But at the same time, it's rewarding because you're helping people who are really going through it. And not only with that, but then on top of that, just the regular illnesses that are still going on. You worry about cross-contaminating people, your patients, and your co-workers and things. So,
What kind of protection gear do you use at your hospital?
for protection gear, we have your mask. You have the regular mask, the N95s. You have respirators, gowns we use, head coverings, face coverings, gloves for sure, and you wash your hands constantly. The whole idea with the social distancing in the hospital, you really can't. You try as much as you can, but it's a one-on-one connection with working with patients. So it's even more important to make sure that we stay protected for the patients and for ourselves.
On entering the hospital, we must have a mask on. Our temperatures are taken as we come in the door. If we go into the cafeteria, then we have to sanitize our hands. Once we're on the floor with the patients, if we go near them, we have to, of course, wear the mask, wear the eye protection, wear shoe coverings, just to keep us from getting the virus. And then once we have to wash our hands and use sanitizer everywhere we go.
Okay. Does a lot of people work in the hospital during this pandemic?
Yes, they do. There was a time when they were telling people that you could take the week off or 2 days off, but now everybody has to be there.
Certainly. We have a couple of things. There are a lot of people who are working there. We have more people coming in as far as help, because with so many patients now with the COVID pandemic, that it just gets overwhelmed, so the hospitals are sort of overrun. So in some ways, yes, we have a lot of people, but at the same time of that, when staff gets ill, they have to go out and quarantine, so then we're working like extra staff. So though we have a lot of people, there are times when we're short-staffed because of our coworkers going down.
And what is the hardest part about working in the hospital during this time?
The hardest part outside of catching the virus is just seeing the family members. When the patient dies, a family member comes in, and it's so heartbreaking to hear them crying and not be able to see their loved ones, and it's just very stressful during that time.
Hardest part about working during a pandemic, a couple things. First, for yourselves, to try to keep your own spirits up, because when you're working with sick people, you don't want to show them that you're stressed. So to try to keep your own spirits up, one. Two, constantly seeing people come in who may not be, when you find out that they're positive, may not be going home. Stressful to see people not being able to connect back with their families. Mm-hmm. Stressful thinking, when you get off work, are you going to be bringing anything home to your families? Mm-hmm. So seeing people come and seeing their loved ones who can't come to visit them,
Pretty hard.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Brenda, for your time.
Oh, you're welcome, sir. Anytime.
And last thing before you go, please wear your mask. Bye.